The title of our story is The Cherry Tree, which is written by Ruskin Bond. Now, I will give you a brief biography of the author, Ruskin Bond. Ruskin Bond is an Indian author but has a British family background. He is well known for his delightful stories about his childhood in Dehradun. His first novel, The Room on the Roof, was about a young Anglo Indian boy named Rusty who lives in Dehradun. Bond wrote this novel when he was 17 years old. He won the Sahitya Academy Award for his book Our Trees Still Grow in Dehra. He was awarded the Padma Shri and Padma Bhushan also. That's all about Ruskin Bond. Now I will give you a brief summary of the story, The Cherry Tree. This is the story of a boy named Rakesh and his grandfather who lived in a little cottage in the Himalayan foothills. One day, when Rakesh was 7 years old, he got some cherry seeds and he planted a seed in a corner of his garden. However, soon he forgot about the seed and gets busy in his day to day activities. In the winter evenings, grandfather and Rakesh sat near a charcoal fire, and grandfather told him stories about people, animals, stone, etc. After that, it was spring season. Rakesh knew it when he saw the wild ducks flew north again to Siberia in a V-shaped formation. And one morning, Rakesh noticed a small twig in the garden and he showed it to his grandfather. It was the cherry seeds twig. Grandfather advised Rakesh to take care of the plant. Rakesh watered it now and then, and he also circled it with some pebbles for protection. Now the monsoon season approached. The cherry plant grows faster and faster. When it was about 2 feet high, a goat entered the garden and ate all the leaves. It made Rakesh upset, but grandfather consoled him. And towards the end of the rainy season, new leaves appeared on the tree. But unfortunately, a grass cutting woman came down the hills, cut the cherry tree into two pieces. Even though grandfather scolded that woman, the damage could not be repaired. Rakesh thought it was the end of the cherry tree, but it was no intention of dying. When the summer season came around again, new shoots with tender green leaves came in the cherry tree. And one day, Rakesh saw a green praying mantis was sitting on a branch of his cherry tree. It was cherry tree's first visitor. The next visitor was a caterpillar who started eating the leaves. So Rakesh removed it. Rakesh turned 9 years old in February and the cherry tree turned 4 years. One day they saw the pale pink blossom at the end of the branch, and the following year there were more blossoms. Birds and bees started drinking its nectar, and the tree grows taller than Rakesh. Finally, the next summer brought the first cherry fruits. But when Rakesh ate them, they were sour instead of sweet. Grandfather consoled him that the cherries would develop into tastier in the following year. One evening, Rakesh asked his grandfather why they liked the cherry tree so much. And he replied that the efforts they put in to nurture the plant made it special. That means they liked the cherry tree so much because they planted it themselves. Rakesh admired the bark and leaves of the cherry tree, his own creation. He was so attracted by it because he considered it to be a manifestation of God. He imagines that it was what God must feel about his creations.